We're at the home of the Super Bowl 52 champions, Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. Today we've got an NFC matchup on tap, as it'll be the New Orleans Saints taking on the Philadelphia Eagles. Just about set for football. Blake Groupie is ready to get us started. And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. Boston Scott on the return from his end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback. Hurts throwing right away. And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack. A situation they'll certainly want to avoid going forward. An early second and long they're facing. Hurts. And that's out to the flat for Swift. So they'll get 8 out of that completion. And that'll make it 3rd and 13. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. That is caught. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Hurts. Airing it out deep for Smith. And that's going to be incomplete.
You get a sense of what this game plan might be. They think they can take a few home run shots against it. They tried it there on the opening drive, but that ball's incomplete.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Hey, easy, 63, 63, back. No touch that. No touch that. 63, 63, 63. No touch.
Play action. Here's Hurts. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Quez Watkins, 47 yards. And the Eagles get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Elliott good on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. Carr going to lead the Saints up here 1st and 10 at their own 18. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And that one complete downfield to Johnson. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
Here's 2nd and 7. Again, it's Kamara. And just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50. Now 3rd down and 7. From midfield, here's Carr. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he has another 1st down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 35. It's a pickup of 15 and a fresh set of downs. Hill on 1st down. And this thing is blown up defensively. They will not get a throw-off on the trick play, and that'll go down as a sack. Just beating the play clock is Hill. And incomplete here, so a little razzle-dazzle on that one. But they couldn't hook up, and it's 3rd down.
When I watched that play, I thought about what my coaches had told me in the past. The biggest teaching point, get your head around. Locate the football so you can make a play on it while it's in the air. That's exactly what he did there. That was nice.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he fires one, but incomplete.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. How about this? They'll change it at the line. An audible here to get a new look. And with the play clock at 3, we'll get a signal and a timeout on the whistle. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 1st quarter. So on 4th down, on is Lou Hedley to punt for New Orleans. Back deep, Kevin Byard. 31 yards on the punt there. And the Eagles will be backed up deep to get the drive started as they take over 1st and 10. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They've got the 7-0 lead. Now they've got the football back after their defense got the stop, CD. And you get the feeling if they could score here, they really have all the momentum on their side.
And you just wonder right now, is the quarterback and the play caller totally in sync? Are they of one mind that, hey, what worked last time, let's keep doing it until they stop us? Or do they go to a different section in the playbook, show them something different? Either way, they want a repeat of their first drive.
Now 2nd quarter action from Philadelphia, and it's the Eagles in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10. They run out of the gun with Swift. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down. From the 29, here's 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Here's Hurts to throw. That's complete to Swift out of the backfield. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They go play action with Hurts. And that's caught inside the 30. They'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. Off the play fake, here's Hurts. And he's going to go down here, a sack. They push him back to the 34. So second and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Hurts sets up to throw it. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. Quez Watkins with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Eagles have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Hurts will throw. That's caught. No, bottled up. Fumble. It's out. It's loose. And the offense will hold on to this one right at the 5-yard line. Lucky there. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. Over on the sideline, hoping to hit that reset button between possessions. Last time out, they had to punt it away. This time, hoping to finish this thing off in the end zone. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Now the ball comes loose. But fortunately, he's able to recover. Touchdown, New Orleans. So that's about as crazy of a play as you're going to see. He lost the football, got it back, and took it into the end zone.
And it's really tough on the defenders, isn't it? Because when they see a loose football, sometimes you end up kind of shutting it down and you go into fumble recovery mode and you forget about the guy who fumbled it in the first place. That ended up costing him.
Blake Groupie now for the extra point. And that'll make it 13-7.
Makes the score Eagles 13, Saints 7.
After the touchdown, here's Groupie to kick this one away. Scott on the return out of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Well, certainly they'd rather have the scenario they had last time out, Charles. Remember, they had the short field. They took it in the end zone. Now this is going to have to be a longer, more sustained drive if they want to get points.
Yeah, a little bit more of a quick strike opportunity last time by where they were on the field, and you're exactly right about that. But now, backed up a little bit. What's that old expression we love to use? Time to matriculate the ball down the field and try and do it again.
The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Go Silver, ready?
They'll try and start this drive in the air. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
You've always been very good about checking my math. Am I correct? That's the first time that it's been incomplete when they've thrown it to him?
Yes, he had caught every other ball coming his way.
So they feel like they've got something really good going there, and they're going to continue to go there until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away.
Well, they finally made an adjustment there. We'll see if they can build on that stop. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
That's good for an Eagles.
Throwing is Hurts. Dancing to his left. He'll drop this one off to Swift. And getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. They'll throw on 1st down with Hurts. That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Hey, easy, 63, bang.
On 1st down, Hurts eluding the pressure right. going to lose a yard or two. Taken down behind the line. And quickly they get to the line.
63, back. 63. Round left, get him.
Second down, here's Jalen Hurts. Forced out to his left. Finds his target. It's Swift along the sideline. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And now third down and 6 to go.
Out. 73. Round left, get him. Hey, Silver.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. He's going to pick up the first down and then some. And down to the 7-yard line. Now a play fake here on first down. He'll get this off to Swift. A good display of power, but ultimately it gets him just inside the 5 to the 4 and no further. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. On the move to his left. And Goddard's got it. Touchdown, Eagles. 4 yards on the touchdown grab. And the Eagles will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. The call for Nick Sirianni. Let's go for 2 here, he says. They'll try and throw for it. Being chased out left. And he's got it. So the try for 2 successful. And that bumps their lead up even further. After the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Oh, some strong running. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And with him down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's... Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. It's Sidney Brown with it. And he'll take this back down inside the 20. An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it, and that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends.
They'll find Swift out of the backfield. Now the Saints will use their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. Hurts flushed out right. And they finally catch up to him and take him down. Jeez, where was he going? A huge loss there. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. The Saints going to go on offense first, and they trail here as we begin quarter number 3. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. In the first half, they struggled a little bit to keep pace offensively, CD, down 2 scores here. So how do they make some changes? Looking for Johnson, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Reed Blankenship. And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line. But that one is going to sting. First play of the third quarter and a turnover.
And you have to know that at halftime, they spent a lot of time going through their checklist of what they wanted to accomplish.
And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Jalen Hurts finding A.J. Brown. And the Eagles are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Steps away to his left. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Paulson Adebo.
That keeps the score Eagles 27, Saints 7.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
And he will not get away from the pressure here. Carr taken down. And now they're in the hurry-up.
637. 93.
Now Carr. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up third down.
618.
To throw, it's Carr. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. And no move to pull Carr and the offense off. They're going to go on fourth down. They'll go for it. It's Carr. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked up by James Bradbury. And they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line. This defense, Charles, coming up with another interception. They have really done an excellent job of locking up these receivers.
Yeah, they're really on fire. They are actually doing what they talk about all the time, which is plastering to receivers when they're in their zones. They didn't give up a touchdown in the first half. Haven't done so here in this half either. Blanketed the field going all the way back to the opening drive, and they come up with a pick right there.
Hurts fumbles it. And this is picked up by the Saints. Taking it right down Broadway. And he's into the end zone. A fumble return and a Saint touchdown. Yeah, so hold the phone here, Charles. I'd kind of written them off, but after that touchdown, certainly a long way still to go, but stranger things have happened.
Well, when you're going to have big second-half comebacks, plays like that have to be involved.
Groupie able to add the PAT, and that cuts this lead down to 13.
Saints 14.
And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. Scott on the return out of the end zone. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And let's just say they're going to be looking to start over on this drive. A few moments ago, they were in the exact situation, but their first play led to a fumble that was... And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Lonnie Johnson picks it. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line. So a potential momentum shifter there, working with a 2-score lead, third quarter, but that... not the smartest of throws.
I would agree with you on that one because this game is still very much in the balance. It felt pretty one-sided to this point, but now if these guys can turn this turnover into points, things could start getting a little more interesting.
And the offense moving quickly to the line. Kamara gets it again on second down. he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Alvin Kamara, 27 yards. And the Saints take the interception on defense and convert it into 6 points. The point after, good by Groupie. And the lead will shrink to 6. After the touchdown, here's Groupie to kick this one away. Scott on the return, out of the end zone. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Pretty important third quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
On 2nd down, Swift. And he'll take this one up to about the 23. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And that's out to the flat for Swift. And he'll be stopped well short. Only 2 yards there. 4th and 3.
Go Silver, ready? Hey, easy, 63, 63, bang! 63, 63, 63.
They'll try and throw for it with Hurts. He's going to look deep for Watkins. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Saints are going to get it back and in great shape. Now a 1st down carry. It's Kamara. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the 24-yard line.
They run it again with Kamara. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. A chance of wasting this great starting field position. A real threat. This is 3rd and long. Now Carr shifting his guys around a bit. Now the offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted. After the delay, they're backed up even further for 3rd and long. Now Carr. And that will be incomplete.
It's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through the completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
And this one is right down Broadway. And that will bring the deficit back down to 3. The bottom line, tremendous starting field position, really squandered there as they wind up going backwards and then come up with just 3.
Well, getting the 3 turned out to be important. I can imagine the head coach when he ordered the field goal. Please salvage something out of this drive. That was not fun to watch.
So after the field goal, back out is Groupie to send this one away. And the drive will begin at the 25 as Scott is going to stay in the end zone. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And they've got the lead here getting late into the 3rd quarter. The passing game for them, it's been terrific. We've seen that, but the rushing game almost non-existent.
And with the lead and trying to finish this game off, they need the running game to come back to life. They need to get sparked that way, take some time off the clock, and keep the ball away from their opponents.
Into space at the 45. Down the numbers. There he goes. They will finally be taken down, but how about that play? It's a big one on the final act of the 3rd quarter. this third quarter. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Swift going to try up the middle. A tough run gets him just inside the 10 to the 9, but no further. This is a 2nd and 4, ball at the 9. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. Swift is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. So a big play for the Eagles now as they'll go for 2. They'll look to throw. And he will get into the end zone. So the lead stretches from 9 up to 11. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. Well, that last touchdown we just saw, what an important one. Now it's back to a 2-score deficit for this crew as they take the field here, and they are in desperate need of finding the end zone. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. They'll run. This is Kamara. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Play action. Now it's Carr. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Darius Slay with a pick. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Eagles defense gets a pick-6 TD. Eagles offense staying out there. Of course, Hurts always a threat to run. They'll go for 2. They'll try to run with Swift.
I know they didn't tack on the 2 points, but I liked their attempt. After the interception return for a touchdown, I was thinking to myself, forget kicking it, go for 2, and they did.
Well, yeah, and everybody's scrambling. Maybe you catch the defense on their heels. They weren't ready to be out there.
Yeah, it's almost like a sudden change, right? There's a turnover, you take it away, they stuck it in the end zone, keep the momentum going. Give credit to the defensive guys for rallying and stopping that 2-point attempt.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And that last pick-6 may have been the backbreaker as they now face a 3-score deficit in the 4th quarter. They need points quickly. Carr to throw on 2nd down. That'll be taken in by Shaheed. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line. Carr going to try and throw on 3rd down. And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception. Picked off by Reed Blankenship. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. That is incomplete.
Partner, you and I have struggled with this for years. You've got the lead. Just take care of the football and burn some of that clock. But there's something to be said for not taking your foot off the gas as well, because you can never have too big of a cushion. That one, though, falls incomplete.
2nd down. Here's Hurts. Towards the end zone for Brown. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. A.J. Brown, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Eagles take the forced turnover on defense and convert it into 6 points. And this is going to be caught. So add 2 more to the lead as they continue to pour it on here in the 4th. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20-yard line. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
This is 2nd and 8.
Easy, kill. That's up.
Carr. Now he drops it incomplete, and their struggles continue here. So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Throwing now is Carr. Flush to his right. He's got his target. That's complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
You're mine.
Into the red zone. It's Carr. Buying time to his left. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
I'm not quite sure what he thought he saw there, but the reality was certainly a much different picture than what he anticipated. And give credit to the defense. They were down on a flash when he broke out of there, and they forced him out with almost nothing to show for his efforts.
Now Carr. And he's brought down. That gain of 15 gets him on the doorstep, 1st and goal.
Get down. That's up.
Kamara diving for the end zone, and he is in. Touchdown.
Sometimes offense, if you get too cute down near the goal line, but there's nothing fancy about this one. As Coach Lombardi would say, we get a seal here, and we get a seal here, and we run this play in the alley. And that's good work to hit the hole hard and finish in the end zone.
The Saints offense and Derek Carr, they're still on the field, so they figure to go for 2 here.
That's up.
And they'll try a little razzle-dazzle. And he'll get in, and they're going to draw themselves 2 points closer.
Eagles 49, Saints 32.
So it would no doubt be a miracle comeback from here, but let's see what they can do starting with the onside kick. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. After the touchdown, here's Groupie to kick this one away. Scott on the return out of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. That one looks like he'll throw here. Going deep here for Watkins. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in. Now a 2nd and 10.
23-yard line.
Hey, easy, 63.
From the gun, it's Hurts. And he's taken down here by the Saints. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game.
Hey, let's go.
On 3rd down, here comes Swift. And able to get it here to about the 16-yard line. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. As they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. Throwing is Hurts. Open man has got it, the tight end. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. Now the Saints will use their 3rd and final timeout as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. Looking for more there on 1st down, but this throw downfield incomplete. 2nd and 10.
Marshawn Lattimore there defensively.
Hey, 73, 73.
Here's Hurts to throw. Looking for Watkins, and it's intercepted. Marcus May with a pick. And the Saints are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10, right at the 50-yard line. Well, now they'll try the end around. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. Carr, he wants to change up the look here. They go play action here on 1st down. Looking left sideline, it's complete. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total.
Raider 1. White.
Carr now to throw. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
One final try now for Carr. And it's intercepted at the goal line. And he coughs up the football near his own goal line. And as this defense walks up the field, they should do so with their heads held high. What a performance by the offense, too. I mean, really, Charles, just complete domination on both sides of the football here in this one.
Certainly was, and I think both sides compete against each other all the time. You go to each other in practice, obviously your training camps, your off-season. But on game day, you both want to show your best. And I think that's what we saw from both the offense and the defense, a complete team victory.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching.